The following is one of the most unfortunate and sad narratives that explains some of the facts that contribute to our country being a cakeistocracy, which means a state or society governed by its least suitable or competent citizens. Kenya is not lacking in terms of producing high IQ brains, but definitely lacking in implementing strategically these brains to its rising. After diving deeper into the archives of our education, we found out that 99.9% of our top students ended up furthering their education abroad, and even after finishing their education, they didn't want anything to do with Kenya in terms of employment. They sought greener pastures and never sought to improve the home grass. They never looked back. If this continues, then we shall be a nation that gives away its best student to the developed nations. Who are these top students? Before we delve in, please subscribe and like our video. This will help us in making more interesting videos. Thank you for subscribing. May you receive better kindness in return for doing so. Number 1. Dr. Naim Sanake. Naim has an interesting story. He was the first student in 1985 KCPE when the 844 system class first did their exam. He went on to finish top in the country in the KCPE. He is the only student to have topped in both KCPE and KCSE. He attended Alliance High School and then went to the University of Western Australia, where he graduated with a Master's in Medical Science and Honours in Medical School. He is a clinical associate professor for the Department of Surgery, Medical School at the University of Western Australia. Dr. Naim is also an examiner for the Royal Australian College of Surgeons. He lastly visited Kenya in the year 2001. Number 2. Engineer David Wiri, who attended Starry Boys High School, was the top student in the 1990 KCSE. He went on to the United States of America for an engineering degree. Even though much is not known about him, he is now an executive engineer in one of the biggest companies in America. Just like his predecessor, David is not looking back soon or later. His life is well settled in the land of hope, America. Number 3. Humphrey Watanga went to Alliance High School. He was the top student in 1991. He went to the most prestigious university in the world, Harvard. He is now in a leading insurance company in Africa. Wait a minute, is it Kenya? No, it is in South Africa. Number 4. Engineer David Tengeta. David went to Mango High School and topped the class of 1992. Just like his namesake David, he is an engineer in America. So far, we have lost 2 engineers who were top students. Number 5. Kaniaru Wasiaru. Kaniaru went to Alliance High School and topped the class of 1993. Just like Humphrey, he also went to Harvard and mastered the art of financial dimensions. He is now working in Wall Street, and guess where that is? Not River Road, but America. May he would be the governor of the central bank making revolutionary policies. But instead, he is waking every day to ensure America stays the superpower. Number 6. Kiramania Muriithi. He went to Alliance High School and topped the class of 1994. He went on to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. This is an institution that produces great engineers, and he was not an exception to this fact because he is now a computer engineer in America. He is making a revolutionary contribution to the world of machine learning and automated vehicles. Number 7. James Mwangi. James went to Alliance High School and topped the 1995 class. Harvard University doors opened for him and later graduated with a degree in management. He is now a management consultant in South Africa. It seems South Africa is also stealing from us. Number 8. Mwashuma Nyata. He went to Alliance High School as well and topped the 1997 class. Later, he found the doors of Harvard and mastered the financial markets. He works for SoftBank Latin America as head of startups. He is working tirelessly to finance startups, but not in Kenya, in America. Number 9. Timothy Thero. After Timothy topped the 1998 and putting Alliance High School in the Kenyan map, he went on to Harvard. He mastered computer engineering and found employment in America. He is one of the engineering ensuring computers are what they are today. With his skills, Kenya would be in a better place. Just like his predecessors, he seems to be not bothered by returning to the country where his cord was buried. Number 10. Samuel Gikandi. Samuel Gikandi was an Alliance High School alumni. He topped the 1999 class. He proceeded to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. He worked for Morgan Stanley in Hong Kong. He is also a board member of Stanbic Bank, even though much is not known about him. He is one of the most influential men in the financial markets worldwide. Number 11. Dar Tishampati. The new millennial came bearing good fruits for Dar Tishampati. He is a Mangu High School alumni. He went to Adelaide University in Australia. He has worked for the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, where he was a software developer. He has also worked for Apogee Imaging International as a remote sensing software developer. Currently, he is a Chief Information Officer at Aerometrex, which deals with defense in Australia. He could have made very great strides in keeping Kenya safe, but for now, Australia is enjoying his IQ. Number 12. James Candy Roddick. After many years of trying, Kabarak High School produced the best student in the year 2005. James enrolled in Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, and is now an engineer at Google. Google is one of the biggest tech companies today. He is making mega contributions to this giant, as Kenya lags behind in technology. Number 13. Jobnel Ianya. He went to St. Peter's Seminary in Western Kenya. He topped the 2012 KCSAE class. After garnering straight A's, he won a place at Stanford University in the United States. He pursued a degree in electrical engineering. He is now working with Texas Instruments, an American technology company that makes mobile phone chips. At this rate, we shall continue to lag behind if our best will be poached by the white man. Even though some top students have stayed, they can't make big strides alone. The government is to blame for this mess. Unless strict policies are put in place, we shall continue to be the brooding hub for top brains for the West. China made a strict policy in the early 70s and 80s to take their best students to learn from the West, but they didn't stay in the West. They came back with knowledge and laid the foundation that China is thriving on now. We must wake up Kenya.
Thank you for watching our video. Hope it was informative. Please subscribe, like, and share to help us make more videos like this. Until the next video, keep achieving your goals. Bye for now.